Hey folks, welcome back to Mega Man 2 Widescreen Edition for Bobo's viewing pleasure. I'm the Mysterious JG. It's weird, there's like... The Mega Man 3 screen is like right there butted against Proto Man, but there's a black bar between the Mega Man artwork and it on the left side, so I don't know what's going on. I also don't know how I know that guy's name's Proto Man. Anyway, in the first episode of this Let's Play, we determined that there is no intro to the story. But instead, we traveled to Magnet Man land and found one of the energy crystals we need to activate the peacekeeping robot that Dr. Wily and Dr. Wright are developing together. Or Dr. Light, rather. And I recalled that Magnet Man wasn't too hard to defeat without a weakness. Which is... And his weapon, I was pretty sure, was Hardman's weakness. So let's take Hardman next. Hardman. Now, I do remember one enemy from this stage that was super obnoxious, because like I said, I was playing this the other night and experimenting with how E-Tanks work. These guys, I hate these guys. Oh, I just cleared them really nicely. I wasn't having anywhere near that luck clearing these guys out last night. That actually isn't that bad at all. No, they kept swarming me last night. I couldn't, yeah, because once you get into this situation. And then there's these things, which snap up and attack you. And you just have to keep moving. Then you come to this, where you need, rush coil. Boing. There you go. Damn it, I'm taking way too much damage from that guy. Hopefully there'll be no bees flying around down here. Here's little mini monkeys, or monkings, or whatever they're called. And then you get to the ones that you can't shoot before they jump down. And they just hop around inflicting damage. This isn't really a rockin' theme music. Pro wrestling fans will know T.J. Perkins. It's just a general retro 80s video game intro, but in particular makes me think of the Mega Man series. Just the music. The graphics are more earlier gen games, even like early NES. The retro graphics in his intro video, but the music really really feels like it's a Mega Man stage theme. But this one is not the most rockin' Mega Man theme ever. I just took way too much damage again from that enemy. But this is our continuation point for the stage, as I recall from last night when I was playing around with the game. Here are the adorable little Mets, as I thought they were called, but maybe they're called something else. Driving bulldozers. If we go this way, we get an E-Tank. If we go the other way, we can get some life. Which is what I need to do. Hooey. But if you were to intentionally lose this stage and you could get that... damn it. You can get that... see, and this is obnoxious because you can't really stop and clear them out because you'll take damage from those things. So we may not get to Hardman with... not this again.
Damn you, whoever you are.
Yep, I kind of was afraid of that. Now, we've got an E-Tank. But I don't want to use an E-Tank on that guy. I'd love to actually have an E-Tank in reserve when we finish the stage. And part of what's happening here... Oh, well, there you go. That's perfect. Part of what's happening here is that we don't actually have a... We didn't actually have full lives when we started this because we lost 1 life in Megaman stage and then continued straight through. We lost 1 life to Megaman, so this is very much a situation where it's best to just take a hit and move on. Matter of fact, if I'd been a little luckier there, that health power-up would have brought me back to full. I hate these fights with whoever this guy is because I really have never been good at knowing what you're supposed to be doing to avoid taking damage. So you get a little health pick-me-up. This game's version of the Big Eye, but with the slide, it's a lot less big of a deal. Big of a deal, get it? So here's Hard Man. You shoot him with your regular blast, you do a little bit of damage. The big threat is hitting his body. His little fists do some damage, not much. Hitting his body does a shit ton of damage. He jumps and shakes the ground when he hits it, just like Gutsman did. The difference is that, and I figured this out last night, it was ridiculous. With Gutsman, you have to time it so you're in the air when he hits the ground and shakes the ground. With Hardman, you're frozen even if you're in the air. So it's like, what? So I think we're going to lose here in the first try, so I'm not going to waste a magnet beam on him. Because the fists have 2 shots to hit you. So it's quite possible to dodge them, but it's not easy. And I figured I would just lose the life, come out of here with an E-Tank. And the magnet shots, of course. Whoa, you saw that, right? That's the problem. See how close I came to losing because I got hit by his body once? That's not good. So now we got no lives in reserve. But we do have Hard Knuckle and an E-Tank. So with 1 life in reserve, if we come next to a stage with an E-Tank in it, that might actually work to our advantage, because rather than getting the E-Tank, I'll just, we'll probably won't beat a stage with only 1 life when I haven't actually played the stage in many years. So if we get an E-Tank before we lose our next life, that'll be cool. It means we'll continue with 2 E-Tanks in our E-Tank. I'm Mysterious JG. I want to thank you guys for watching, and I hope you'll come back next time. I'm thinking Top Man. Top Man might be the next to fall, because Top Man gives us Shadow Man. Shadow Man gives us Spark Man. Spark Man gives us Needle Man. Needle Man gives us... Yeah, this will work. Snake Man, and then Gemini Man's last, which means if I feel like it, since I know there is an E-Tank in Gemini Man's stage, I can spend some time off-screening to, just get a whole bunch of E-Tanks in Gemini Man's stage. So if we beat Gemini Man... No, wait a second, though. I keep thinking Spark Man beats Needle Man. I don't know who Spark Man beats. Spark Man beats Magna Man. Needle Man might be... Wait for it. The Stickler! Ha! I wish I knew if there was a E-Tank and Needle Man stage. If I knew there was an E-Tank and Needle Man stage, we could just beat him last. And, well, anyway. No big deal. When we come back, Top Man.